The media in Greece have had an election to cover, the country's first since the explosion of the financial crisis. Greek journalists haven't just been covering the economic story, they have found themselves part of it. Their industry is amongst the worst affected. Media outlets have been shut down. There have been big layoffs, and many of those who still have jobs are dealing with significant pay cuts. Of equal concern to Greek media consumers is the way the economic story is being reported. Media outlets owned by conglomerates have been accused of putting the corporate agendas of their paymasters ahead of journalistic considerations. Then there's the suggestion that alternative economic points of view do not get a fair hearing in the Greek media, unlike the bromides proposed by outside organizations such as the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. The Listening Post's Marcela Pizarro now from Athens on the story of the Greek media's own financial crisis and whether news outlets in the country that gave the world democracy are reflecting the concerns of the people or those of big business.
Greeks tuning into the news on April 4th were in for a surprise. Right in the middle of a political talk show, there was a food fight, Greek style. Protesters stormed the studios of Epirus TV, throwing yogurt at the host and his guest, a far-right politician. Greek media are suffering. The anti-austerity protests included chants against capitalist media and biased coverage of the financial crisis. Many Greek journalists cannot even call themselves part of the media anymore, like the employees at Alta TV. Having been paid for most of 2011, staff did not just go on strike. 6 months ago, they seized control of Alta TV's frequency and broadcast their pay demands. The channel went off the air. For the past 3 months, Alta TV's employees have camped out in the building, living off donations and cooking meals on what was once the set of a food show.
We hope that we will find our jobs again and that we get paid and that the employer gives us all our money, all the money that he owes us.
For the workers at Eleftherotypia, once Greece's most prominent left-leaning newspaper, there's almost no hope of their paychecks coming. Last August, the paper stopped paying wages and later it filed for bankruptcy. The staff came together and printed 2 editions of their own paper under the masthead Workers of Eleftherotypia. Dimitri Trimis, a veteran reporter at the paper, is now president of the Athens Journalists Union, the first one in the union's history to be out of work.
I worked at Eleftherotypia for 23 years, and now 800 of us